Sunday wind down, Ida with the voice on the speaker, Sunny on the mic and it's all round. Conversations are bigger, so fill my cup, fill my cup. I'm already tuned in all the way up, all the way up. Can't stop listening now. Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening. Sunday wind down, yes you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes you know I'm listening, yeah. I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay, I'm okay. I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay. Working from Monday to Sunday, 7 o'clock till I'm worn out. Hustle, I can make an anthem. Give me a break, let me walk out. Trying my best to stay sober all over the weekend, I know. Grass is only greener when you water. So after the grind, I go. Sunday wind down, yes, you know I'm listening. Good vibes in the evening, yes, you know I'm listening, yeah. I'm okay when I hear your voices. I'm okay, I'm okay. I'm okay, Sunday wind down, baby. I'm okay.
All right. Hi guys, I'm DJ Sunny Sistuki.
And I'm yours truly, Ida Alicia. Welcome to Sunday Wine Down podcast, where we drink wine.
Today it's whiskey.
Today's whiskey.
Yep, talk about real issues.
Yes, we learn from each other and we laugh a little. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
We've missed you. It's been a while.
Yeah, we were supposed to be live last Sunday, but I was in Dallas,
Yeah.
so we could not. And once again, thank you very much, everybody who is tuning in. I see Nixon in the building. I see Pyle, my sister's here, Munira,
Eve
Chitechi.
Mwatha, Ken,
Yeah.
Walapa.
Ken Walapa, Vipi Buddha, Vipi.
Jen Boro said, finally, I've been waiting like forever. We are sorry, sis. We are sorry.
We are sorry.
Yes, Sunny, just in case you're wondering why my voice sounds like this, I'm not sick, by the way. Let me tell you guys. Let me tell y'all.
We had a rough night.
Let me tell y'all. We had a... Yeah, I'm not going to call it a rough night. We had a really amazing night last night. We had a Halloween party
Yeah.
that we hosted here at your house.
Yes, with a few friends.
It was so amazing. And then Sunny, what happened? I don't know what happened. I don't know. Was I present?
I think someone has already broken the ice. Munira Chitechi says congratulations for your engagement.
Yes, you guys.
Yeah,
Sunny
so I
done
proposed
popped
to
the
June.
question.
Yeah. So, ladies, sorry, I'm off the market officially.
Well, Sana.
Yeah.
It was such a nice moment, Sunny. Congratulations. We were so happy. You and June make such a beautiful couple. And
Thank you.
we were happy to be part of it. And you know what? Let's break the rules for a little bit. June, come on here real quick. Come on. We're going to have Madame Producer just come and, celebrate her for just a second.
Yes,
Yeah?
yes. Today we're breaking all rules.
Yeah, we would tell you all the rules that we're breaking, but
Yes.
here is Madam Producer. In case the ring blinds you, just Auntie, it's legit. Congratulations. What do you want to say to the people? The microphone's over here.
Thank you guys. I've received all the messages, all the love. I'm so thankful.
That's good. Thank you, Mommy. Congratulations. Yeah.
Oh, love you.
Look away.
Sorry, I was busy looking at comments. Jen Buru, yes, I did propose. Thank you, Akinia Boge, always tuning in.
I know, but I mean, it was a great one. Sunny, what did you go as for Halloween?
I was a ninja.
You were a ninja. If you've
Someone
not seen,
confused me as a diver, a sea diver. One of our guests said, "Oh, wait, Annie, are you a sea diver?" I was like, "No,
like
I'm
a scuba
ninja."
diver, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean, like a scuba diver. But you were a ninja. You had the sword and everything.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah? But it's alright.
I could be a ninja, I could be a sea diver. What were you?
Warriors. So me, June, and Lynette, we were three of us. We were the three ninja turtles. I think there are four.
It's Lynette, June, and I.
He, mi Kizungu utanifundishia hapa. Utaniambia ungeniita kando. But anyway, so Lynette, June, and I, we were the ninja turtles.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. We had a good time. But you know, today we're here. What are we talking about, Sunny?
We're talking about how you bully me.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? This man.
Yeah.
I mean, I cannot deny the fact. But yeah, sometimes I do. But the bigger picture.
The bigger picture. Today we're actually talking about social media bullying.
Social media bullying.
Yeah, some of you have experienced it. Some of you have seen it. I don't know.
Firsthand.
Have you been bullied on social media? Ida?
Boy, if I start, yeah, I have been. And being in the public eye, you get judged or bullied by people who don't even know you. Let me tell you something that happened actually yesterday. I had this lady DM me. I put you know, on Instagram how you can do ask me a question. I was bored. I had some time. I was like, ask me a question. This lady says, you're much younger than I am. I'm so much older than you. But guessing because you have a kid and I don't, I feel like you're older than me. I was like, I have a kid? Like, this woman has already decided that I have a child. I was like, wait, did I get somebody's son pregnant? Nobody told me. I was like, I didn't know I have a child. But see, the assumptions like those. And people are like, you're a mom and you still twerk on social media. I'm like, I'm a mom to who? But imagine somebody judging you and not even knowing you from a can of paint.
What made someone think you're a mother? I don't know.
I don't know, maybe because I'm a little fat now. I don't know. Yeah, it took me by surprise as well. I was like, I have a child? Like, unless I made somebody's son pregnant and they didn't tell me. I know.
Anyway, before we go any further, today this episode is brought to you by Hippie Music Wear. We are dressed by Hippie Music.
Just by
Yeah, and today's a discount code for anyone that wants to buy any merchandise today. T-shirts and hats. You can go to hippiemusic.com. HIPPIIEMUSIQ.com. The discount code is Sunday Wind Down, and you'll get $5 off your order if
Yes.
you order today.
if you order today.
Yep.
These are really good quality t-shirts. They have this little stretchy material. They're really cool. I mean, they have a lot of different colors too.
Yep.
So we enjoy the hippie merchandise. So we wanted to share a little bit with you today.
So, go back to social media bullying. I feel like today my head is bullying me because, Jesus.
Please, what you did to yourself is a personal problem. Did anybody force feed you drinks?
No.
Did you play a game that you are forced to take shots? Nobody forced you.
No, nobody forced me. You're right. You're right. Nobody forced me.
Yeah. But
So,
anyway,
you have a few, Ida, we have a few people, right, that presented their take on social media bullying. Some online personalities.
yes, I reached out to a few friends of mine that are in the industry, have been in the industry, and I just was like, hey, what's your take on social media bullying? Have you experienced it, and would you share it with us? And a few of my friends did share that, and we have the videos to share with you. We have Bob's video. Bob is a producer at Philite Production. He helps with the production and everything. So he's been in the industry, and he actually a while ago, was social media bullied.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like in a really humiliating way. And it's somebody, and we're gonna talk about it. There's this boy who's now made it a career to just shame people and just put your business out there, and half of it being rumors. He says, I have the receipts, and I think it's some bullshit. Quote me, please. But yeah, somebody like this, this person went and exposed some stuff that these people are dealing with, and family didn't know, the public didn't know, it was their personal problems, right?
Yeah.
And he went there and put it on social media, and people are attacking them. So I reached out to Bob, and I was like, Bob, how did you feel, or how did you even overcome this feeling? And this is what Bob had to share with us.
So let's go ahead and play Bob's video real quick.
Yeah.
And see what he says.
Ida, we love what you're doing out there. As a content producer, I can tell you for free that content should be more fruitful than anything to the audiences, and we see that a lot in what you're doing. Big up. Social media bullying. We've been very unfortunate to be part of it. When I say we, I mean my wife Njoki and I. There's this guy who's popular for publicizing people's private stories, and for some unknown reason he chose to very poorly investigate a story that we were mentioned in, not included. There's a very big difference. We did not participate in it, and it came with a lot of repercussion. You can imagine just having to deal with our family members who are confused. These are people who've raised us. They know what we are all about. So they didn't understand what was happening. Then there was our clients. You know, I had clients questioning my personal life. That was difficult to manage. You know, some would wonder if they wanted to engage with me business-wise, and it was quite something. Our suppliers, my employees, but I think the worst of all was, or rather is, that the internet does not forget. Our kids are young. Jamari is 7, Hotan is 3, but they will grow up and they'll use this very internet. Imagine them finding their parents mentioned in scenarios that are just not acceptable. So crisis management, first and foremost, we prayed. Both Njoki and I prayed together. We spoke to God. We just asked him for a helping hand to guide us through the healing process. We then had to take legal action to have the video dropped. Of course, there was a cost implication there that was unplanned at a very bad time. You can imagine what January can be like. But most importantly, or rather, very importantly, we had our inner circle. They had our backs. A few family members, a few friends. The thing about social media bullying is that if you're strong enough, if you're aware of who you are and what you're all about, you can turn that mental and emotional pain into a lesson, which is what we did. Our biggest lesson was we learned how to engage better with the people around us. We learned who to call our friends, who to call our acquaintances, and who to demote to people that we knew. Because we always try and figure out where this would have possibly come from, you know? Of course, it got to a point where we just didn't bother. It wasn't important, because at the end of the day, the future is what counts. That was all and is all in the past. And that's my message to those out there who experience this sort of unrest. It will come to pass. It always comes to pass. But it's all dependent on how you handle it, your approach. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's Bob's take on his experience with social media bullying.
Yeah, and like I said, it was a very, I mean, we're talking about social media bullying if you're just joining us, and that was Bob telling us about his experience. He fell victim to one of the biggest bully now on the internet. I think somebody said they call him his T-ness because he serves tea.
Is that what they call him?
Can you imagine? And this is a man that prides in this. I mean, anyways, so yeah, he was there to just expose and shame them, not to bring any kind of positivity in their lives or even the situation, but just to shame them, to gain some clout. But so that was Bob. What was Bob talking about? That was what he was talking about. I don't know what I'm saying. My voice is confusing my words.
I think you're bullying people on social media with that voice.
With my voice. Aki, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Should I have not come on today? I mean, the voice is just, sorry.
But it's really unfortunate, you know, that Bob, I don't know Bob personally, you know Bob, right? Yeah. But in any situation like that, to have someone's family dragged in, and then, like he said, I never even thought of the repercussions of business, his people he does business with.
Yeah.
And your personal life being dragged out into the open. What makes me wonder is, where does some of this information come from that people use to bully people? Where does some of this information really come from?
I feel like half of it is like what you post. So whatever you post can be misinterpreted. Somebody who is probably jealous or just a hater or doesn't like what you have or would want to have what you have just takes your post and decides that's what they're going to use against you. I don't know, some people's mothers forgot to say, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. I think some people's mothers missed that lesson, and it shows.
True, true. We have some more people that have some takes to say. So you have a friend Daisy in Kenya, right?
Yes.
Who is Daisy?
Daisy is also a content creator. She's very big on TikTok as well.
Ah.
And she's also an actor. Now, Daisy, well, I'll let Daisy talk and we'll talk about what she says in a little bit right here.
All right, let's see what Daisy has to say. Yeah. Here she is.
Hi, Daisy here. I'm glad to be part of this conversation. Well, as you guys know, I am a content creator on social media. And definitely, if you are in one way or the other, you have definitely experienced cyberbullying. And I have in one way or the other. In as much as I don't think mine has been intense, but I have gotten comments that felt like I was being bullied in a way. So how did I deal with this, or how do I normally deal with cyberbullies? Me who wanna block, like I block. I do block because it hasn't gotten like to like an intense situation where I have like millions of people or like thousands of people attacking me. But I'd say the first thing that you should do is ignore cyberbullies, because I feel like for someone to come and attack you, because usually bullies are just trying to pull you down, you know. I don't think anyone in their right mind or someone who's at peace with themselves will come to your profile and be like, you're ugly, you should freaking kill yourself or something like that, because sometimes it gets really intense. So I feel like it's usually someone who's going through something and is going through something like it's extremely negative, and they don't like seeing other people happy. That's how I feel. So once you respond to a cyberbully, you're giving this person a second chance to be exactly who they are. There's no way you're going to win with a cyberbully. This person has really come to you with negative intentions. And there's no way you're going to change their mind that you'll be like, I'm going to tell you this, and then you'll be like, well, I'm sorry. No, it's never gonna happen like that. So best thing is to ignore, because once you take that energy from them to you, and this is just literally making them win. And there's no time to let these people win, guys. Just make sure you're in a positive state. Be ready to deal with these people. Once they write something negative on your profile, just ignore them. Ignore them. Ignore. And to the cyberbullies, what do I have to tell them? I'd say, I think find peace within yourself and whatever you're going through. And before you write something extremely horrible on someone else's profile, just remember that these people are human beings. They're not freaking Superman or whatever. They don't have feelings. They do have feelings. I mean, Superman has feelings anyway. But yeah, they do have feelings. So just be sensitive. Let's be human beings. Let's care about one another. Okay? So yeah.
Yeah. That was Daisy, and I really concur with everything that she says.
Yeah.
When you do end up replying to this comment, you're giving these people power that they didn't have. They're borrowing your power because you're the relevant one. Evidently, you're the one who has something here, and they want to put a mean comment. So if you reply, you're giving the power. But sometimes, you're also human, and you want to clap back, which I do too. Me, I don't play.
Yeah, it brings something to mind. Like, I just thought of, if you're running a business, for example, and someone puts a bad review on Google or Yelp, that's not the same as putting a negative comment on your social media.
I don't think it's the same though.
Like, I feel like, okay, so if you run a business and someone puts a bad review on your page, on your Google or Yelp or something, then it's better if you respond.
Yeah.
It looks better also. It's good for optics, it's good to respond. And just to say, we acknowledge you have this feedback and blah, 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 blah. And sometimes I think sometimes people who are business minded take that same approach to social media, to their Facebook or Instagram profiles or wherever it might be.
But wouldn't you, if you're a content creator, that's your business. Your platform is what brings you money.
Your platform is your social media, right? But also, I think it's a difference too in terms of, let's say if you're not a content creator, because even people who are not famous, don't have a lot of followers, they still get bullied on social media.
You're right.
Especially with the political climate, religion, all kinds of controversial topics. People get bullied on It's so funny. You see a post on social media, and then normally I don't even read the post. I go straight to the comments because
Yeah.
that's where the juice is.
Yeah.
Right. And you'll find people who don't even know each other, calling each other names.
Yeah.
And things like that, and it's kind of ludicrous too.
It is. It's really laughable. You're like commenting and calling somebody you've never met
Yeah.
something just because they have a different opinion from
Yeah.
you. It's interesting. It's very, very
Nixon
interesting.
says negative feedback is not social bullying, which is true. Yep, that's kind of what I was going to say. And there was another comment here by Jen Ida that said, "Your friends are usually the source of gossip and what goes in your life."
Yeah, you're right. Because like for this instance, people will be like, hide my identity. Oh yeah, I was there at their house when they were doing this. It's people who you're close to that end up giving your business out there because this person, they really have zero, I don't know what to say, like zero proof or whatever to work with.
Yeah.
But it's your friends that feed this person. Now they have a story because of your friends in air quotes, like she did too, like your friends. I mean, it's very terrible, but
So if you find out your friends are dishing out things about you, I don't know, how would you guys go about approaching? How would you go about approaching a friend that is dishing out crap about you?
are we really friends though? If that's happening, are we
Or-
really friends?
Well, clearly not. But then, okay, if you find out someone you know or you hang out with is dishing out crap about you, how do you handle it?
If you're asking me personally,
Yeah.
I'll come straight to your face and be like, this and this is, I heard this, that you said this. Me, I will approach and tell you what I think. I'll share my mind with you.
Yeah.
You might not like it. Chances are you will not like it. But I'll tell you what I think. And if you're my friend, I don't think that would come from me if you're my friend. But me personally, I'll approach you and tell you a few words. I'll tell you that for sure. And then I'll cut you off and pretend you died.
See, me, I think I'm different in that sense because I feel like, again, they're not my friends if that's what they're doing.
Uh-huh.
So I just say if that's giving you joy, then you do you. I know who I am. I know what I am.
Yeah.
And if spreading my crap is making you happy, be happy.
Like spread my crap.
Spread my
Yeah?
crap. Yeah, just be happy.
It's interesting. I mean, I see a comment by Corona says any friend who talks negative about you is not your friend and should be dropped immediately.
True.
But is that what happens though? You would sit there with people talking about me. I don't know if that's, I don't know. I don't think people walk with that policy. I mean, that's what should happen really. That's the right thing to do, but I don't think a lot of people live by it.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people live by it. And we
Is
still,
Nzioka, Irene, I think she's taking your policy. She's sticking with Ida's policy. She says, give them a piece of your mind and cut them off.
yeah, I mean, you don't, Kwani, who is getting an award for having the most friends? Nobody. You need people in your life that are looking out for you, or even just for your success and for your well-being. If you're sitting there just talking negative about me, I don't need you in my life, period.
True.
No.
So we have another video too, right?
We do have another video. This one's from, go ahead and introduce
DJ
this
Slim
one. Yeah.
in California.
DJ
So the first two people are in Kenya, right? And Slim is here in the US. And he said he hasn't really experienced social media bullying, but here's his take on it.
Yeah.
And let's see what he has to say, yeah? So here's DJ Slim from California.
What's up, Sani? What's up, Aida? Thanks, by the way, for giving me this opportunity to air my views about social media bullying, right? And I was kind of hesitant to do this video, but I was like, I'll do it because it might save somebody or it might stop social media bullying, right? The saying goes, a pancake has two sides, right? And that has been my belief for the longest time. There's always two sides of the story. I look at it like a pancake. It has two sides. And when you read a comment online and decide that you will be a keyboard gangster and go ahead and write about a situation or answer a situation or even criticize somebody online, the one thing that you're not doing is looking on the other side, right? And knowing that one comment can affect so many other things, right? Your comment can lead to so many other assumptions. It can lead to so many other stressful situations. So to each and everybody, I think the challenge has always been when you see something, if you know the person, or even if you don't know them, try and go on the side and message them on the side. It's like, what did your comment mean, right? The first things first. Because I've always looked at it from anybody who answers or responds to social media bullying. Whoever bullies people on social media, some people don't even know they're bullying, they're just projecting their fears, right? So they'll talk about everything else because they're projecting their fears. So my goal and my advice to each and everybody, one, don't stop being an internet gangster. DM on the side, ask the questions. Number two, ask yourself, do I really have to comment on this? Number three, is my feedback even needed, right? Now, to the one who's been bullied online, you need to know it's not reality, it's all fake. It's all fake in the sense of those people don't even exist. If they cannot come and tell you on your face, they're telling you on social media, they don't exist. So sometimes, I know we are only there for the comments, but sometimes I would say this, and majority of the times is like, you have to move on. And if people can talk shit about Nelson Mandela, you are no different.
Wow. Yep, he's right.
Yeah. He said if people can talk shit about Nelson Mandela, you're not different. You're not different. You're not gonna save yourself from it. I like his approach.
Yeah, and it's interesting because he mentioned the repercussions that come with a comment or something like that, and it's just like Bob had mentioned. There's the financial repercussions, the business repercussions, or someone could get a different impression of somebody else just based on somebody's comment.
I agree completely. And also, like, if you look at it this way, being bullied, you don't know what's going on in my life. That one comment could trigger someone to like even commit suicide. We were told it's not commit, and what is the thing?
It's
do the act of the suicide.
It's what was it we were told?
I forget how they said to put it. There's a better phrase to phrase
No,
it.
you're not supposed to say they committed suicide. They performed the act of suicide.
I guess
or
so.
It's called, yeah.
Yeah, but you have to be very sensitive because you don't know what people are dealing with in their lives.
Yeah.
And then you're out here just sharing somebody put it this way, Sunny. Some people walk around with bags of trash, and trash is all the negative emotions that they hold in all day or whatever they're dealing with from their childhood or whatever. They walk around with a bag of trash and they look for a place to put it down because it gets really heavy. So they look for a place to dump it. And they come and So if somebody bullies you and you're like, yeah, you call me this and you bully back, you've collected the trash, now you've put it on your back. You see? So if this person drops this trash over here and you're like, you know what? Whatever. Then you're not carrying his trash, so you're not hurting anyway. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also the aspect of the pancake, the two sides to a story, right?
Yeah.
Someone may be putting something out there and not necessarily knowing that they're bullying you. Like something I believe in strongly, like communication, for example, right? We mentioned this in one of our previous podcasts about communication, how communication is, majority of it is body language.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's your tone, and then it's what you say. So most of it is body language. Then the second important thing is your tone, and then what you say. So when you're texting or when it's a comment, no one knows your body language. No one knows your tone.
Mm.
They're just seeing the words. And so they can be misconstrued. A lot of times someone can say something and other people, or you even will take it differently. And so it's always good to, I think, try and figure out, hey, what did you mean by this?
Yeah.
As opposed to suddenly just taking something as a negative, whereas the person really didn't mean it negatively. There's so many different ways of doing this.
You're right. Like Sleep said, it's go DM them, ask them, hey, what did you... But me, sometimes I don't have the grace to DM you. Some comments will just be there like, oh, nowadays you're so fat, you need to lose some weight. Tell me how you're going to receive that comment. Like, so now, okay.
But my question is this. Okay, if someone tells you you're so fat, you need to lose some weight. Let's say you do lose some weight. How has that helped that person?
Yeah, let's say you don't lose some weight. Mtanichinja mnikule. Like, what has it got to do with you?
How is that person's life better or worse, whether you gain or lose weight?
You see, the thing about it, Sunny, I'm saying it's even not how it's said. Even if they say, wow, you're fat, you need to lose that. You see, it's not even how it's said. Regardless of it being texted, it still sounds bad. Even if you're like, oh, sweetie, you're so fat, you need to look like there's no better way of saying it.
Yeah.
You know, some of those comments are just hurtful. I mean, if it's people like you know personally, like, dude, what's happening with your fat? That's different, you know? But this is a person on social media. You don't know this person. And you're out there giving your opinion. Well, you may need to look within.
Yep.
You may
And
have a problem.
if you're just tuning in, we're talking about social media bullying. Please do share and tag your friends. And if you're just tuning in, we are dressed by Hippie Music. There is a discount code out there today. Sunday Wind Down gives you $5 off your order today. And the website is right there on the screen. HIPPIIEMUSIQ.com for those that are listening to our other podcasts. And not able to view the screen there.
Yeah. We do have one last video.
Oh yeah, we do have one more video from our good friend
Yeah,
and
good friend of
comedian.
mine. Yeah. His name is Timo. You guys know him as Njugush. I'll tell you this. I have a lot of friends, but this one is one you DM me like, hey, I need this done, or hey, can you help me with this one? And they don't hesitate. I'm so grateful for that. And he took some time. He was actually away on vacation. He took some time and he made us this video. We asked him, what was your take on social media bullying? And have you been bullied? And this is what he had to share with us today.
Here we go. There it is.
It happens every now and then. Like, for example, there's a time I posted a beautiful photo. You know those photos you post and then you're like, let me see what the guys are gonna say. I posted a photo of the same, and I don't know what I expected, but a guy from Norway, it's a beautiful photo of me in a suit, a beautiful suit, a 3-piece. The guy said I look like I just came from the morgue. As the customer. Now, I think for social media bullies, I think they lack something in themselves. I've never met one. She bullied me for a long time. Yeah, Njugu, she's not funny. And then we met somewhere in an event, and then she introduced herself. I was like, yeah, I know who you are. And then she wants to take a selfie with me. I was like, to take where? You know, she was like, no, Njugu, she's not. I'm not his target audience. So I think for the guys who are social media bullies, they have something they are missing in life. That's what I tend to think. They have something missing in them, and that's why they seek solace in making others feel the same as they do. Because I not expect someone who is having everything going for them have such issues on other people. So for me, I tend to think it's guys who have issues with their self-esteem, with their lives. They're going through stuff and they want to take it out on people. So for me, I think from then I think I learned not to really give people the chance to make me feel how they want me to feel. So that's them, but there's also what I want to feel. I want to be happy and all the things I'm doing. I just want. So for me, I don't think it's quite an issue. Yes, it stings at times, but it's not quite an issue. Don't take it at mtu akikuita umbwa akona umbwa kama tano amekosa space ya kuweka hizo umbwa kwake. So I think there are guys who they lack something.
Oh Lord.
I like his take. You see what he said? He said, mtu akikuita umbwa akona tumbwa twingi alikuwa anashinda guys sasa sina space ndapeleka wapi umbwa anakuita. So no, it's the same analogy with the trash bag I just told you just now. That is pretty cool. But yeah, thank you so much. I mean,
it resonates a lot with that book, The 4 Agreements.
Yeah.
It says, one of the agreements is don't assume anything. And one of the other agreements is don't take anything personal.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like Ulisama, the thing about someone saying you're fat or you're skinny or you're this, honestly, that directed towards somebody, how is that helping that person's life? Or how is it helping this other person's life? It's not, or affecting them in any way. So just don't take it personally, because someone is projecting their own feelings onto somebody else, like Jugush said.
Yeah.
But
listen, I understand you sharing your opinion and whatever, but like, what is it? What is it about you? What is it that you hate so much about yourself that you feel better when you talk ill to somebody else or about them? Like, what is it about you? That's a question you need to seek or ask yourself from within. What is it? Who hurt you? That's the question. Who hurt you? For you to sit down and go comment on somebody's picture or just bully them, like what does it benefit you?
Maybe some people feel like they're being funny. I don't know.
No, me, I get this, Sunny. If I comment under your picture and I know you personally, you can know if I'm being funny or not. But just coming to attack somebody you don't know from Adam, how am I going to know that that's your sense of humor? How am I going to know you're being funny?
Right. I mean, you're not gonna know that, but maybe the person doing the bullying is thinking they're being funny, whereas it's being perceived as not funny. Does it make sense?
Yeah, but I guess it makes sense. But let's go back to this wholesome picture of you trying to make a career or trying to be relevant in social media by destroying other people's life. What's your take on that?
I think it's just a low thing to do. And so when you mentioned that, the first thing that comes to my mind is being at the checkout counter at Walmart or the grocery store, and you see these magazines, tabloids. Are they called tabloids?
Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me. You see these tabloids with all this information about celebrities. And look at her, she's fat. Look at her, him, he's this. Look at him, he's a junkie. He was spent this much time in the hospital. He was in rehab. All these negative things are on the cover, right? And so I guess, and some of them are, I don't know the validity of any of that stuff. Some of it is just sometimes made up, I feel like.
Yeah.
But it kind of relates me to that. So there's some magazines or whatever that make a living off of
Gossip.
just making other people look bad.
Yeah.
Or because that's what sells. Unfortunately, that's what people want to know, that juicy, dirty stuff.
About people. I guess you want to know some dirt about people so that you feel like I'm not alone in this dirt. Or
I'm doing better. I don't know what the whole reasoning is there,
I know.
Yeah.
I see a comment, someone attacked at Aidan.
Oh, Sunday Wind Down. That's from June. Someone attacked Ida and I while we were dancing
for
y'all
y'all.
on 254 for free. Ati hawa mama hawajui kudance.
Imagine just
Yeah.
doing something for fun.
Yep.
Somebody's out there like, I'm like, wow. I mean, again, who hurt you?
Yeah.
I saw a comment right before that, and Gracie said, people don't differentiate between commenting on their friends versus strangers. Only your friends will understand your sense of humor, which is just what I told you.
Yeah.
I mean, if we hang out, I kind of know what you mean by that. I'm like, it's whatever, it's sunny. He doesn't mean any harm. But like, if you don't know a person, like, what kind of mental illness do you suffer from?
So we're talking about this. You said something about people who make a career out of destroying other people,
Yeah.
right? What I told you, I think it's just a low. It's a hit below the belt. But what do you think? I mean, give me your take on that.
Obviously, I think it's madness.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's madness. I don't care. Gossip, I think gossip is madness. I've never, you won't ever find me reading about celebrities. Oh, this happened to them. If you love them so much, follow them. If you have a question, shoot your shot, DM them. If they reply, good. If they don't, leave them alone.
Yeah.
Like, if you love them that much, just go follow them and enjoy their content. But like reading or commenting on gossip that somebody has made up, it's just, I don't know. I'm like, that's why I'm saying, Sunny, what kind of mental illness do you suffer from if you're feeding from people's pain? Because now if I put all your business up there and it's rumors, so like I live with you, I know.
Yeah.
It's rumors, yeah? I put all your business out there and I'm like, yeah, this is what I had. Now, I'd probably, like Bob said, your work could be in jeopardy. Right now, your relationship, your family, people are out there thinking, wow, Sunny, this, and it's not true.
Yeah.
Like, what does that benefit me as a person?
Well, it doesn't paint the whole picture about you. It paints a very partial picture of you. If someone is putting out stuff like that about a celebrity or someone like that, then you have this very partial picture of that person.
Yeah.
It's like you can do 100 good things and no one ever notices.
Yeah.
And the one bad thing you do that is publicized is what defines you.
Yeah.
As opposed to all these other good things that you can do. And at the end of the day, we're all human. Hell, all these people that I think go and look for dirt on people, to be honest, they probably have more dirt under their belt than what they look for on other people.
Yeah. And it's validating their dirt. Like, if I find Sunny with this dirt, mine doesn't sound so bad. It's just validating their own.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So that right there, Nixon says there are a lot of people who missed a lot of hugs when they were young.
I know, that's true.
Right now it's COVID. A lot of people are missing hugs.
It's silly. If you have had an experience with social media bullying or you just want to give us your take on it, here we go. Our number is
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Hold on.
hi, akapatikana. But I would love to hear from you. You can go ahead and call in. Our number is 919-322. Sa huyu atatoa namba nikisoma. 919-322-8277. Give us a call. Let us know what you think and what your take is. And if I was a bully and I'm bullying you right now on social media, leave alone your personal life or your DM, if I'm out there telling your business, what would you tell me? What would you like? What advice would you give me as a person? It would be nice to hear from you guys.
Yep. So feel free to give us a call. The problem. Oh, we have a call already.
We have a caller.
All right. Let's take this. Hello. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Absolutely. Who are we speaking with?
Oh my God, Sonny, it's Nixon, man. And
Oh.
first and foremost, I am so excited. I'm shaking. You don't understand. You know, it's like,
Are you excited because someone bullied you on social media?
well, that no, not that, not that. No, the other news, the big news of the year. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I'm so excited for you and Miss Producer June. Nice to see you. Congratulations. I wish you the best. And oh my God, I'm completely blown away. This is really, really good stuff.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now-
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Hey, Ida.
Hi, Nixon. How are you?
I'm good. So now let's talk about this social bullying stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
This is my take on this whole thing. You see, I want to say, I want to just qualify this for a second. Personally, I started getting involved in social media like around 2002, 3. Back in the high five days, and back in that
High
section.
five.
So it's we go way back. And then obviously Facebook came into play, and then everybody jumped on Facebook, and so forth and so forth. And I've grown with it. It's been a lot of years, so I've matured with social media.
Uh-huh.
And I never used to understand. I mean, before it was all fun and games until, people started, being very critical and stuff like that. And to me, my personal experience when I actually realized that I guess sometimes it takes maturity is when it came to the political scene, and especially us guys in the diaspora, really how we went head on with the past two elections in Kenya, the first one and the second one. And you realize that that's when you actually realize that people don't, initially the Wild Wide Web was just it was a space. You could say whatever the hell you wanted.
Right.
Until you meet some of your friends or your followers or people that you follow, and then you have these candid conversations, and you actually understand these people are human beings just like yourself. But what was most important, what was really an eye-opener for me was the fact that how I can go sit down with somebody, we had drink, scotch, funny, have a cigar, play golf, do all these things. Everybody is good. But when the elections come in, just because I'm on one side and somebody's on another side, it becomes personal.
Yeah.
And that affected a lot of friendships, or what we thought friendships were. Bottom line is this. This is how I look at it. For social bullying, the minute you respond to them, you validate them.
Right.
And that's all they're looking for, validation. The minute you ignore, then they wonder, what the hell, man? Why didn't this guy respond? There is that urge. Why didn't this guy respond to my comments? I got him now, blah, 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 blah. But like they say, especially us guys, us Kenyans, we have a social media has a memory lifespan of 36 seconds.
Yeah.
Something will come up. And a good example is if you followed what has been going on in Dallas for the last couple, even maybe this year, with this here, this there, this here, it's like people trying to top off each other on who's going to get out what negative news first. I've never understood it.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I think we can be better. Ignore these people. And you know what? Yes, they may get their 15 minutes of fame, but at the end, like Ida is saying, these people are really hard. Every conversation you've talked about, even the people that you've interviewed, in Jumbush's video, Bob's, the other ladies, everybody has, if you look at the theme is there is something disturbing that person who is out there, and they're just looking for an outlet.
Yeah.
You
Right.
just happen to be the victim that day. But anyway, that's my comment. Again, congratulations, guys. I'm so excited. And as you very well know, I have a personal coach here. He's making my soup, Sunny, right? It's already in order.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Nixon.
Thank you for
Thanks
calling.
so much.
Very good points.
Anytime,
Thank you.
man.
Yep.
All right.
Uh-huh. Bye.
He does have a point. I enjoy when you call Nixon. We like you a lot. We enjoy your feedback, and he has a point. Sometimes when you comment back, you validate, but like sometimes you're also human. My question is, when you see this comment and you're like, boy, this one, and then you don't reply, they're like, you see, they didn't comment because it's true, because I got them. Like they have nothing to say back to me. Oh, I got them. It's like, how, like, what's the balance? It's very hard to
But
find a balance.
My point still remains that that is that person's issue. Honestly, if someone was to let me say, if someone was to comment negatively on anything I have on social media, my plan is not to respond. And if the person feels good or bad about that, then
It's on them.
they are feeling good or bad. Honestly, my life is continuing just fine,
Still the same.
with or without that comment or their feelings.
Right, and
You
I
see what I'm
see-
saying?
yeah.
And that's what we have to realize. Sometimes people put so much emphasis on someone they've never met that lives 1,000 miles away that commented on something they posted on social media on their.
You know what the question is? They just came to mind. It's like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Me,
Like,
you
just
know.
let me be, dude.
Yeah.
And I have a comment by Masese Sarah, and she says the problem is that it has also been normalized. It's like bullying has become a norm or a trend, a career. And the fact that no legal action is taken against bullies, more bullies thrive. Hey, rough idea. How about we all don't comment on like a negative post about somebody? Like, how about that? Like, leave this person looking stupid. If you put a post about me, like there's 0 likes, there's 0 comments, you end up looking stupid. Like, what's your problem?
Yeah.
Let's not fuel a fire that a bully has begun, to like pepeta. Let's not fuel it.
It goes the same line as kids being bullied in school.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just say now take monetization into social media.
Yeah.
You know, if someone in school, what happens is someone bullies someone, and then there's a group of people that encourage that bullying behavior.
Yeah.
That validates why this person should keep bullying someone, and the person being bullied is weak in sorts, is seen as being weak.
Yeah.
And the person bullying is seen as being strong.
Yeah.
And I think it's the same thing people are trying to accomplish.
I read
in,
somewhere,
in-
Sunny, and it said, you know what can stop bullying?
Mm.
If you find 2 other people to stand with the victim. If there's only 2 people, only 2, standing behind the victim, like telling the bully, you can't do this, that stops bullying and it nips it in the butt. And I was like, interesting, which is true. Even in school, if there's this bully and you get 2 people just standing up for you, it's like it cuts it, it stops it right there. And that's what we need to do on social media. You're talking shit about Sunny, I'm like, you need to stop that, period. Another person comments, we're like, yeah. Now people are like, no, I didn't even mean it that way. I was saying this way. We had that one of these comments. You remember a situation when you guys were out of town and this woman just came and commented some shit. Well, she's lucky I was asleep. I'll tell you that. I was asleep at that time. That situation would have been worse. And I should be listening to Kina Nixon Merure's advice over here. Just let them be. Because me, I saw it in the morning.
Yeah.
And you guys were like, imagine this woman said this. I was like, wow, be happy. I was still asleep because this one. But like, people went down that comment and were like, don't say that. That's wrong. Why are you doing? No.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, actually, I didn't mean it that way. But you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if there's only one person and to stand and say, hey, this is wrong, bullying will stop. It's just we fuel it. Like she said, we now are making it a norm. Like, it's a thing. It's a trend now. We should not
Pyle
normalize
says,
it.
Bully the bully. It works in elementary school and beyond. Bully the bully.
Bully the bully?
Yeah, give them a taste of their own medicine.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. But yeah, that's the talk we wanted to have today. Social media bullying, like, I mean, I don't understand. Who hurt you so bad you're ready to destroy people's lives? I just want to know. If I could get that answer, I feel like I would be good in life. I'm like, who hurt you so bad that you feel it's your job to destroy someone else's life and happiness?
Yeah, and my message really is that not to put so much emphasis on someone else's opinion.
Yeah.
Especially on social media.
Yeah.
You know, if your mother thinks something about you, that's different. That's your mother or your father or your sister or your spouse, which I'm going to have a spouse soon.
Let's get him. That's why my voice is gone, by the way. I wouldn't even lie. That's why the screaming.
So, but then at the end of the day, just sometimes I think we get lost in putting so much emphasis into what someone else thinks about you.
Yeah.
And that someone else, I'm not going to say that someone else is irrelevant, but for the purpose of this conversation, they are irrelevant. You know, and then some people end up not eating, not sleeping well, feeling bad about themselves, and all over something. I don't think we can stop people from bullying, but I think it's how you take it is also important, just to stand up and not let it get to you.
I guess you're right, but not all of us are strong like that, Sunny. Somebody says a comment and it breaks them down, they're sitting crying. That's the thing, like, I don't know, yeah, we need to find a balance. I see Pyle said kids were picking on one child in my daughter's class. When she and friends went to stand up for the kid, the bully quit after a little bit. Oh, I like that concept, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a wonder if you have two people behind you saying, hey, bully, stop, it stops. That's what we need to be doing.
I want to switch this up a little bit, and one thing that's been on my mind that's really bothered me, in this political climate that we're in, is as we're right now, it's an election year. People are going to. By the way, please do vote. If you haven't voted already, your voice is important. Yeah. But it's an election year, and this is what brought this to my attention. I felt like when two people are competing for, let's say, a presidential seat, right? It seems like instead of saying, here's what I can do for you, the common theme seems to be, let me dig up all the dirt I can on you.
I see.
And it just seems so
childish,
dirty and childish. Like two grown people fighting for the most powerful position on this planet, constantly saying, you are bad, you're bad, you're bad,
you said this,
you're
Come
bad.
on.
Yeah. Why not? Why doesn't the message be, here's what I have to offer you?
Yeah.
And I know that is part of the message, but that's the part about the politics. And to me, I consider that a little bit of bullying as well.
I think it is. Attacking you personally for something that is not about your personal life. Yeah, that is some sort of bullying.
Yeah.
If we're looking at it like a job, but I'm like, no, but you usually wear green shirts only. It's like, what has that got to do with anything?
It's like this thing I saw on it's a meme I saw or something, where two swimmers, right? And the person who is second, I think it was Michael Phelps, and it had a picture of two Olympic swimmers, and the one who's first is not even looking behind or to the side to see who is next to him or who is behind or what the person next to him is doing. Is focused on the finish line. But the one who is second and third, they're trying to see how far behind am I, how far forward am I. The champion is just focusing on himself or herself and moving forward. And the non-champions are the ones that are really worried about what is someone else doing, what is so-and-so doing, what is so-and-so doing. That's
a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. So in part, I mean, I don't know unless you have something else to say, but in finishing, I say ban guy. Like as we wrap it up today, if you see a comment that is put there to make a person feel a certain way, mostly in a negative way, call out the bully. Be like, hey, this is unnecessary, or this and this. Me, I will call out the bully. Me, I'll tell you that. Like, if you stop it from the way it's trying to sprout, it will not grow horns. So,
yep.
That's the one right there.
Right there. So, actually, we have some music today.
We do.
I went to Dallas to DJ last weekend, and this artist is called Jay Scribe. I believe he's 17.
Oh, wow.
Lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico. He's the person who invited me to DJ's 40th birthday party, karaoke. This is his son.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and so I listened to this song last weekend, and I was like, wow, it's from a 17-year-old. This is fire.
I know.
Right? So, and it's got a little bit of he's mostly a hip-hop rapper, but this is his first go at something a little bit more Afrobeat-ish.
Okay, let's hear it.
I want to play this, and let's see what you guys think.
Yeah. Yeah, whoa. Girl, know you like my moves. Cute dress and diamonds too. Let me spend the night with you. Yeah. Cute dress and diamonds too. Let me spend the night with you. Hey, yeah. And baby bounce for me, yeah, baby bounce for me, yeah, baby bounce for me, yeah, 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 baby bounce for me, yeah, baby bounce for me, yeah, baby bounce for me, yeah, 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 yeah.
Baby, tell me what's the issue. These other niggas try to diss you. It's partly cause you won't let them kiss you. And all these other niggas so see-through, yeah. Left my whole life in a review, just so I can be right beside you. I feel like I'm in heaven when I'm with you. I wanna be the one that you cry to, yeah. Wanna be the one that will guide you. I wanna tell you things in my head, but girl, I'm way too prideful. So baby, can you be mindful? Oh yeah, bounce for me. Oh yeah, bounce for me. Oh yeah, bounce for me. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I know you like my moves. Cute dress and diamonds.
Anyway, that
Wow.
song is called Bounce.
That's a
I think.
17-year-old.
Yeah.
I can imagine when he's
So,
like a whole adult, like, wow,
He produces, writes, and sings
wow.
everything he does.
That's amazing. Man, that's amazing.
Yes.
At 17,
He makes his own beats
Jeez.
and everything. So I listened to that and I was like, wow, that's pretty good. I was
blown away. That's a really good jam. What's his name again, Sunny?
Jay Scribe.
Jay
Yeah,
Scribe.
he's got a YouTube channel. It's JAYSCRIBE.
Awesome.
Is Albuquerque, New Mexico is where he's based. He's Kenyan, but I guess born and grown up in the USA.
Interesting.
He's mostly a hip hop rapper, like I said, but this is his first go at something a little bit different.
Yeah, go show him some love, support. And in case you're just tuning in or you missed this part, we are dressed by the hippie, what do we call it?
Hippie.
Hippie wear. But we want to give a shout out to hippie music.
Yes.
Get it? There's hippie wear and hippie music. If you don't know about these people, there's Terry the hippie, DJ JP, and DJ Dime. They also do this.
Fete La Prem.
Yeah, it's a daytime party.
And DJ JP.
I just said JP, Dime, and Terry. This one is not focusing.
Yeah.
They do Fete and a Prem, and this is part of the hippie merchandise that we are rocking today. Thank you so much for this merchandise, for tuning in, and for all the support.
Absolutely. And so today there's a discount code. Use discount code Sunday Wind Down to get $5 off your order today only on t-shirts and hats.
Yep.
Once again, guys, thank you very much for tuning in.
Yes.
And this was the Sunday Wind Down Show.
Bye.
Bye.